holes, poke them through the center of the cake for extra support, and then I actually put it in the freezer again for about 10 to 15 minutes. After that crumb coat has set up, it's time for the final coat of frosting, and so for this cake, I'm using my black buttercream frosting, and I'm doing the exact same thing. I want to cover the entire surface, and you're gonna see with that crumb coat, the coverage is a whole lot different, and that black frosting really just makes that cake stand out. Once I'm done smoothing out the sides, I'll then take my small offset spatula and trim off any of the excess frosting around the crown of the cake, and then I'll smooth that out and put the cake back in the freezer to allow it to set up for another 10 to 15 minutes. Now for this cake, I wanted to do something different and something that I have done before, but I don't do that often, and that is doing a buttercream transfer. So for this cake, I wanted to do some vertical stripes, and if you've ever decorated a cake, doing vertical stripes with buttercream frosting is a whole lot different than doing the horizontal. And so for this, I am getting some acetate. I tape that down to my sheet pan, and then I take my cake comb and I am creating these vertical styled stripes. So to be honest, this is where everything kind of went downhill. I was feeling a little unsure from about this point on. I thought that because I know how to do vertical stripes really well, I understand the concept, that doing these vertical stripes would be kind of a walk in the park. Well, I was very wrong. So I continued. This is probably where I should have stopped and kind of reassessed everything, but I just continued. I applied the color to the indented stripes. I did the orange and the white and the black. It looks really cute right here. And after I did this, I put them in the freezer, and then I got both the cake and the frosting out at the same time. And I thought, you know what? Maybe this can be a vintage style look and have kind of the black bleeding in with the orange and the white. Yeah, no, we're good. So, sorry to let you guys down, but yes, you are going to see what it looks like when it's peeled off. But after all of this work, I peeled it all off and started fresh. And so I'm going to show you part 2 here in just a minute.